Poland versus Iceland. Who do you guys think is going to win? I personally think I have to root for my team, Iceland, bro. I think Iceland, they need to win. Our boy Finzi is finally playing, and he also has Happy Cool. Yes, my Polish roots, whatever, but like I gotta go for Iceland, man.
And the Symmetra turret's already set up.
I think Poland will do good. They have Fake Jake, they have Forever 774.
Using the May barrier in order to continue to keep Iceland at bay, but Poland is doing so well in taking down Iceland's players, and all of a sudden ICAV shredding through Crizzy, no more sustain left over for Iceland, and they all go down in a blazing glory for first touch.
Now, what an approach from Poland, too. Like you mentioned, Iceland immediately TP to the site. They want to try and set up. Poland are like, bet, I'm going to play Sojourn.
For sure. Take care, man. Good luck. We'll be watching.
When I'm ready,
I'll
hit you with the rail, and that's exactly what happened, forcing Orion off that Symmetra onto the Ashe. And you can see Iceland trying to take a different angle of approach here. They've got the Ramatra closing the gap as Forever. Wow, a great wall to isolate this Ramatra, and the damage comes down as Forever backs on up to provide some cover for his team. Iceland doing a good job of trying to get through, but Poland even better on this defense.
Yes,
Iceland is really taking a full frontal approach to this squad, and with this amp matrix, it's going to be a lot harder
my grandfather was Canadian, I think, too, so I'm like Polish, Canadian, American.
They just want to go in through the front doors. There's
Denmark.
No sneaking around with this Iceland roster. It's just in your face all the time.
Bro, I'm from like basically
running, and Poland is going to come out on top of the team kill.
Yeah, man.
Really great aggression, and you can see Poland now getting even more aggressive.
I'm not Mr.
They're
Worldwide.
that doorway as the rest of Iceland opts to take the high ground here. Maybe they go for a little bit of a dunk with the Ramatra shield deployed. They drop down to the lower ground. Of course, Happy Cool leading the way here. Gonna try to take first contact and isolate Ramatra. Let's see how it goes.
Actually, let me ask my dad. Hey, Dad.
Well, it seems like they're going to go ahead and use that sound barrier very early, dropping the beat in response to the annihilation from both sides coming out. For Forever completely shredded by Hapacool. There is no chance of that annihilation finding value, and Finland are finally turning the fight around. Okay,
oh,
but they're
man.
just going to take down Texel, and
finally, bro. Come on,
Iceland. Squad. So they're going to go ahead and have to run away. Flipper gets so staggered, though, and that's going to buy some time for Iceland to build up some stagger onto that objective.
Great stuff overall from Iceland to take that point back. Of course, Poland, you can see them just overextending a little, getting into spots.
I don't think Finzi's been... the only thing I have to say is I think Finzi wasn't... Chat. Finzi is representing Iceland, his country. But you know where he was? He was in fucking Italy while his team was fighting in the World Cup, bro.
Be a good entry, Epitomes.
This is an excellent Blizzard from Fake Jake. It cleared up so much space on the objective. It forced a lot of Iceland's players back, but Poland actually have to disengage because of Clark's pick onto Forever. And now Fake Jake, okay, I Fake Jake, they really had nowhere to go there. Even with the ice block, Fake Jake gets taken down. In Iceland, they are finding a good rhythm, a good tempo, and forcing Poland to take things a little bit quicker than they might have expected.
Yeah, Hapacool with a beautiful Maywall there, just shutting it down for Poland, forcing them to regroup, and taking up, most importantly, on that scoreboard, right? We're up towards 65% of the score here. Iceland forced back now as Poland on the aggressive push here, speed boost in play. Iceland ready to rock here, and Matrix deployed. How does it go down, Epitomes?
Yeah, Finzi taking out the annihilation, and with the isolation from the Maywall, it's looking so good.
Finzi!
Just rounding out the back of the team, man. Fake Jake, where are you gonna go?
I just want to say, when I went to Iceland, I wanted to meet the team Iceland. I wanted to meet their players, and I invited Finzi to dinner. And you know what? He didn't choose dinner to go, like, with me. He chose to go to a fucking concert. Nah, bro. Fake as shit, bro. Fake as shit. And I want people to know that he's fake. He is fake.
Barriers deployed as well. Ant Matrix from Iceland is Futark with a melee, punches ICAV in the mouth. Forever gets rid of the immortality field, and they're going back and forth. This fight could go either way, Epitomes.
Forever still alive, but as that annihilation runs out, it's going to make it a lot harder for Poland to come through with this fight.
No,
Hapacool gets booped off the map by Flipper. What a play, but still contesting is Only Forever, waiting for the rest of the team to come back in, and they're actually able to flip the point. Finzi, however, now switching onto the Wrecking Ball. Incredibly interesting pick on the Hamster, and the sound barrier forces the two of them through the entrance and to the contest. Still the overtime fight active, but for
come on, it's even, it's 4v4, it's 4v4, 3v4, shit,
and they need a touch.
Okay.
Poland need to find some way back.
Wait, he almost has bomb! He almost has bomb!
Continue the overtime, and it's still ticking. They need the Hamster back into the fight, but
That's
Finzi
huge,
is
that's
just
huge, that's
1
huge.
HP.
Come on, Bob.
Orion is the only
Where the
one
fuck
to
is
find
Bob?
a pick, but Fake Jake comes back in with the Genji so quick to return to the objective that there is no way for Iceland to get a proper foothold. Oh my god, almost to C9 there, and Finzi goes down again. Half a cool out of the fight, even with the Tracer, and there is no one fast enough
what
to
a
get
great
back to
first
the objective.
round, man.
100% to 99. The first round by a hair's breadth goes to Poland.
I cannot believe
2
it.
full moons,
Finzi
preach the
on
massive
that
3 months.
ball
Big old
actually
bean, preach to the
bought
massive prime
Iceland
7. MH7, preach to the massive prime.
time. He got to the point and he stayed alive.
And Almonds,
I just
preach to
saw
the
him
massive
rolling
bits.
around on the edges of the screen for so long, and he was able to touch time and time again. So Iceland, they were fighting in that one, brawling it out till the very end. But Poland,
There's no such thing as a
Texel,
J3
the rest of the
curse.
squad,
Shut up.
Just finding so many picks. It wasn't just the DPS; it was across the board for Poland. So beautifully done. They take the first part of this map, but just barely.
That was so close, and now headed onto this map of Control Center. They're pulling out the Sojourn once again, and once again the Ramatra from Poland. Iceland, on the other hand, they've actually switched on to the Sojourn as well, wanting a little bit of that range damage while still having power up close and in their face. It seems like the tanks are isolated in a little bit of a cage fight because of both of the Mei walls, but they're able to get out of it quickly, regroup with the team. But Orion is the first to fall. So aggressive from Flipper to take down the DPS so early, and Poland have made enough space that they're going to have the first touch onto the objective very easily. Fake Jake finding 3. What in the world?
What in the world is right? And you got to give it to the shot calling, right? For Poland to have the pinpoint precision and the focus to know exactly who they're going after. You can see the team just absolutely converge on everyone that's being called out. So you love it from Poland. The focus is there, and they're ticking up towards 25% as Iceland now taking the hallway approach here. They're running that Sojourn too to try and contest with ICAV, but that Maywall proving to be so problematic as Iceland tries to get in. Poland shutting them down in this close range.
Oh, and half a cool falling early. Forever just having so much power up close and in their face, and the annihilation in the back pocket if necessary. But it's just the Nemesis and ICAV spamming down with the railgun in the back. A consecutive fight, 1 for Poland, and much more percentage built up on the Control Center.
Beautifully done from Poland. 55% on the board. They've got 4 ultis to work with. Flipper building up that sound barrier. And Iceland on the attack here. They've got an Amp Matrix, the Annihilation just around the corner. And the Amp Matrix from Poland on the defense here gets popped, forcing Iceland even further back. Great stuff from Poland to not pop them all immediately. ICAV now, he's next up. Annihilation popped next. And Poland fighting in the hallway. The wall isolating the players. The sound barrier deployed, but it may be too little too late. Epitomes.
Oh, this actually could turn the tide of the fight, though. They have this overclock in the back pocket, and the sound barrier saved every single member of Iceland. They're still contesting on the other side of the Mei wall, though, and trying to climb all over the Control Center objective.
Okay, Iceland's gonna win this team fight, chat, but they're gonna need to win every single other team fight, bro.
Support, and Poland waiting for a regroup after getting to 95%. Brutally close for Iceland.
Brutally close is right. This could go either way at this point. If we're looking at ultis, though, Orion ready to rock with the Sojourn ulti, Flipper and Fake Jake ready with the Blizzard and the Sound Barrier. Lots of CC on the side of Poland. Can they make it count? Coming off from the left side here, Fake Jake with that Blizzard denies the area with the wall, cuts it down, and shuts it down for Crizzy as Poland starts strong here.
Yeah, Yeah, oh, nice shot with the icicle as well. And here's the overclock from Orion to try and contest a little bit further. Iceland is still grasping for straws, though, especially now with Fathark going down. The only player could have possibly gone for a touch. Poland winning this map 2-0. Finzi play that D.Va is not surprising. They do really prefer.
Oh no! Oh
my
no!
Goodness. Okay. I was in the middle of just saying, you know, they prefer contesting the high ground with the D.Va.
Okay, Finzi has a really good D.Va, chat, so I'm hoping for his D.Va.
Completely by Fake Jake. And that's the problem with playing a Widowmaker into the Sombra Tracer. There's so much DPS that it can dish out in a matter of seconds, and damn, Poland is feeding them these bullets.
Yeah, Poland really well done, just taking the fights where they can. Shut it down. Iceland forced to go back to the drawing board. Orion onto the Ashe now. Great for dealing with verticality because you can get up there, and if you get dove, you can just boost them off of you. So gets up to the bridge once that Tracer commits to the dashes in. Orion taking a ton of damage though, and it's just getting attacked from every seemingly possible angle, Epitomes.
No such thing.
On the side of Iceland
no such
as
thing.
well, their support line
There's no
is
such thing.
really looking at this Fathark Chrissy combo with the Ana and the Kiriko, but Finzi finding the backline of Poland with the D.Va. Excellent for those dives, and Flipper should by all means been able to prevent that dive from happening on the Brigitte, but there just wasn't enough support or healing, and they were able to take out the support line. Now Poland, they're having a little bit of trouble contesting and getting back to this
they're showing a support POV. Wait a minute.
So far, and it seems like Iceland is going to get point
W. They're learning. They're learning.
A little bit of a change to their composition, and I think a little bit of a change to their game plan. Iceland, you can see them at the very beginning of the game opting to take high ground, but instead Iceland took the fight to Poland. They found their home. They destroyed it, and Iceland took the first point, and they're getting pretty handily on towards this hangar stage.
For anyone, this is Luminosity. For anyone really fairly new to the J3 fandom, we're here to confirm there is, in fact, a J3 curse.
The airplane hangar, and Iceland is just across the bridge, but no one is contesting the payload. There is no one on the payload except Hafacool, and he just got off the payload, even though they could get the payload for free because everyone is too busy fighting in the airplane hangar. They use the pulse bomb. Hafacool gets quite a bit of damage, but no one is touching the objective. Fake Jake's finally got the memo and is contesting a little bit further, but Finzi with a huge self-destruct. Texel just gets shredded, and without the extra sustain from the Ana in the fight, it's more difficult for Iceland or Poland to stay inside. Only the Brigitte to rely on now.
Of course, and that Ashe is forcing Poland to just split up so much. Of course, the bomb that she tosses and blows up does damage initially and then damage over time. That ticking damage can burn for so much as Bob is deployed from the side of Iceland.
I love Luminosity. They're funny.
As they're getting attacked from really every angle.
Delzak, I'm sorry, bro. You got ratioed.
Finds himself in a tough place, but has created so much space for his team, it might not even matter.
Good nade from Texel, but it's just immediately cleansed by Crizzy as well.
Oh, dude.
Seems to have
Finzi went for the squish. If they can cap this is huge. They have to kill Baby D.Va.
But it's just the Baby
They have to kill Baby D.Va, bro. Don't let him remake. Don't let him remake. Nice.
But Fathark is not going to allow that to happen, and the tank is eliminated from the fight.
Good shit, right. Good shit.
They were staggered once, and they continue to be staggered for the rest of point B. Iceland making it through hangar phase with 4 minutes left to spare.
4 minutes and 15 seconds left to spare. That is a lot of time. Epitomes, Iceland is cooking right now, and with this high ground control coming out from Ashe, it needs to be answered, and there it is. We were just talking about it. Filion now onto the Hanzo, takes the high ground, takes the fight to the DPS, and comes out on top as he demechs Finzi as well. It looks like Poland have figured out how to put a stop to this, at least momentarily.
Watch. All I'm going to say is that Iceland's going to win this map, take it to map
Poland,
3, and win map 3, and there's no fucking J3 curse. That's all I'm going to say.
They were definitely exsanguinating a little bit too hard. Iceland, they're going to regroup and come back in with Hafacool on the Tracer, looking for a big flank here, and they don't have have too much in the bank on Poland's side. Only that nano boost that can be allowing them to get a little bit of extra sustain on one of their players. However, they have nano boost out for Futhark now, and they're going to go ahead and boost up. However, immediately Orion taken down. They're down a player already. Futhark is going to trade it right on out and even out this numbers advantage, and Hapacool now diving straight in. Forever has an annihilation in the back pocket, but with all of the support line dead from Poland, there's not a good chance to use it, and already they are approaching that final destination with 2 minutes
what's up, my friend?
left to
Nice,
spare.
Happy
Almost
Cool.
three.
Nice,
Happy
Happy
Cool.
Cool.
Huge stick onto Fake Jake right after coming out of the ice block, and now we have a regeneration once again from the Dragon Strike. The annihilation does come through. It forces a lot of positioning, but the anti-nade onto Forever is so huge. There is no way to sustain through and to get the full value of the annihilation. The self-destruct does.
They're still
not
winning. They're
hit
still winning.
anything,
Come on,
but
come on.
Finzi doesn't need it. Just gonna go ahead and use the boosters. Take down Texel once again.
Dude,
Support line.
Chrissy and Finzi, they're still alive. Oh shit, the male.
Finzi,
He's
however,
still full
now
HP
frozen
though.
because of the blizzard that Fake Shake was finally able to charge up in this third stage, but the fight is still so prolonged. Iceland, they're staying alive still with both of their support line up
that's
on
huge.
high ground,
That's
and now the
huge.
Bob from Orion. There is so much damage being dished out by Iceland's team that Poland cannot out-heal.
There's no
This
J3
was
curse.
so decisive
There is no
from Iceland.
J3
2 minutes
curse.
in the time bank.
That's what I'm
left for
talking
Hal.
about. No fucking curse,
that was
bro.
great to
None.
watch. Iceland
None.
finding
None.
a dominant streak once they
None.
swap over to that Ashe all the way until that last point. Poland had a moment where they could have flipped it, like you mentioned, with that annihilation, with that Dragon Strike. But we saw both of those ultis used and really not a ton of value come out of it. Iceland, shortly after those go down, the fight extends for a little bit longer, but the momentum is now in their favor once those game-changing ultis were just completely out of the question. So Iceland, 2 minutes on the clock, man. They have time to spare. Poland up against a mountain of an opponent here in Iceland. Historically,
Wait a minute.
pretty well.
Wait a minute.
This is not the way I thought this game was going to go, but Poland, they are in for a fight here.
Created
now.
created your Twitch account March 27, 2017, following since March 29th, 2017.
Iceland, they looked very dominant on the comp that they are running now.
Holy
Poland, they had
fuck.
such a
Pooping
good
dabs.
right at the
God
beginning.
damn.
They were able to immediately shut down Orion and full stop the push that
Skittles
Iceland was
as
doing
well
at
with the
very
6-year
beginning. But it felt
following.
like they
Holy
put
shit.
a little bit too much emphasis on this high ground because they have that
Damn,
Ana,
okay.
they have the Diva who wants to be fighting for those long
If you guys
want
wanna know your age, just type exclamation mark age.
up close and personal, especially with the boosters on the high
4
ground.
years.
But they were kind of letting
6
Hapacool
years.
push
PP
all the way
impressed.
through Hanker phase
I
by
am
himself.
impressed.
No contest at all until the very end, and then by then it was a little too
Chat,
little
there's a
too late.
cooldown on the
Now,
bot. You gotta
Poland
give it a
looking to
second.
turn things around, and immediately
guys are killing
it's
my
going
bots.
to start by focusing down that support line.
Bunny Hood,
They've
Priest of
gone
Massive, 20
forever
months.
to just take this space. You know they're going to be contesting this high ground, so why not just start the game up there? Out the bridge, through the door, the pressure is on, and Iceland already forcing Poland to try and regroup. Or rather, Poland doing a great job of forcing Iceland to try and get off that high ground and play somewhere else. It's going back and forth. They're able to get the payload move just a bit, and under the bridge it goes at this point as Iceland makes their presence on the cart itself. Poland trying to take the high ground, and they're a little bit split in their efforts.
Yeah, they need to get this card
Come on,
past
Poland.
the underpass
I mean,
if
oh,
Poland
shit. Come
wants
on,
a better
Iceland.
chance of contesting past the choke, and they are really fighting hard for the high ground. Once again, Orion, though, on the Ashe, that's really the queen of the high ground in terms of the heroes that are in this this matchup right now. Billion, however, meeting his match in Hapacool and able to take down and neutralize the enemy Tracer, spamming a lot of damage down onto the back line of Crizzy, but with the support line still alive, Finzi is doing a great job of staying alive. Forever, on the other hand, not so much, but the baby diva does persist and subsist, trying to get the remake. Okay.
Finzi, yeah, shuts it down there. Iceland on the defense here.
Oh, he
Being
almost blinked
just
into his
annoying. Half a cool with a
the
great
pulse bomb.
stick there down at the Texel, and Philion.
Good shit, Happy
stuck
Cool.
in a
Good
tough
shit.
Spot, you know,
2
wants to
minutes,
create
chat.
value,
2
but
minutes.
just
2
can't
minutes.
seem to find an opening, and instead opts back on up. Poland regrouping here and rendezvousing in this right side hallway. Let's try to take the high ground yet again. Iceland on slightly higher ground though, and Orion connects down onto Philion from across the map.
Yeah, not allowing the Tracer to get up close and personal is going to allow Iceland a lot of wiggle room with Orion, having the Bob in the back pocket as well. Hackable has been really good with the pulse bombs every single time, finding a lot of value on the back line as well. Finzi spamming down Flipper, and then Texel goes down quickly to follow. There is not a lot you can do when you're being dosed so heavily. Only the Kitsune Rush and Nano Boost use, actually, I shouldn't say only, Nano Boost, Kitsune Rush, and Bob used to win that fight, and Poland are stacking ultimates now with all 5 in the bank.
Yeah, that's scary. Fake Jake with the EMP ready to rock, too. You're going to see an initiation from that EMP, followed up by, hopefully, a slew of kills for this Polish side.
1 minute, come on, you guys can do it. 1 minute is a long time, but they got this.
Ready to rock as the Diva Bomb is deployed from the Icelandic side.
Okay, I see you.
Texel eliminating
Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah,
and they got the other Diva Bomb out.
We're going to see the same value
Good
out of
shit.
Forever's Diva Bomb. So the self-destruct is out of the pockets now of Poland. They still have these 4 ultimates left over. 60 seconds left and yet to use it. Fake Jake could be huge with this EMP, but they are just getting staggered so heavily. Need to find a way to
fucking
regroup,
curse.
and it's going to be all the way back in spawn. The time is ticking and the pressure is definitely on. Iceland completed this incredibly fast.
Okay, regrouping now. Crizzy in a very advanced spot. Crouch walking here up the staircase, trying to go for the execute down to Philion. Can't connect the katana just yet, or rather, can't connect the shuriken just yet.
Oh,
but
thank God. I was about to say, I thought he was going to TP out and he was going to die. My heart,
That's
chat, my heart. I can't take it.
Potential that you can have with Kiriko, right? With so much damage coming out of that primary fire, beautifully done. Orion
it's
shuts
even
down
4-4.
Philion, and Fake Jake finds Crizzy as they go back and forth here, contesting the high ground epitomes.
Yeah, with every single ultimate used from Poland, it feels like they should be having a lot more impact than we're currently seeing, but pushing this Diva into the little room and isolating her from Fotherk
wow,
is going to
Finzi
make it
actually
a lot
kept his mech. You
easier
saw
to
that?
try
Forever
and eliminate the tank,
774
but they're not
chased
going for the
Finzi in that
touch
small
once
room
again.
and
There's
tried to get him out of mech,
from
but
Finzi, and still a lot of players here on the high ground. The Nano
Bob and
to
the
heal
Nano.
up
Wait, where the
Finzi
fuck
and
is Bob
make that
going,
so
bro?
the
Bob's going on a
damage of the
fucking
blasters
vacation.
hurts that much more. Half a cool is an unknown factor for Iceland, though, and they're just not noticing the Tracer shredding through the back line. Finzi also forces the Brigitte away. Now, Iceland, we're going to fight for the higher ground in the first fight so far on the left side bridge, and both Junker Queens looking for some kind of space. That's
Did Jay pick Iceland?
really
Yes.
early is an interesting choice here, and Orion on the Ash is bringing out quite heavily. ICAV, on the other hand, has been switched in to play the Ash for Poland, and it's going to be interesting. Cool. Already going down to ICAV, the newcomer to Poland, the new face in terms of this squad, and this map is doing a lot of work thus far and should allow Poland to take first cap.
Oi, 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 the harass from Fake Jake and the melee to get on out. That was brutality. Poland, beautifully done. 3 in a row on the board there. And
Jay, will I become
pushing
better
that
at Overwatch
robot
now that
who
I'm
was ever
subbed?
so
Yes.
happy to take that car around the corner. Beautifully done from Poland. They open it up. Like you mentioned, Epitomes, the fight going in favor of
not
Iceland
looking
for a
good.
moment
Purple
there,
bunnies,
and
don't
Poland
say that.
Just bringing it
Don't.
back. ICAV, Fake Jake on fire here.
I'm watching you. Don't say that. Don't jinx
Jake,
my Iceland.
once again able to harass Orion out of the fight. He did it on Sombra already, now doing it
Not
on
jinx.
the Tracer, and it seems like there is a lot more comfort now. Headed on to New Queen Street, and this is Poland's map pick since they were the loser of the last matchup. Fake Jake able to get a bit of damage down, but it's actually Orion that eliminates Flipper from the fight, removing some of that speed boost capabilities, but ICAV is going to clutch them from the jaws of defeat in just a matter of seconds with the Bob, able to find so much value, and while they were focused
Spain
on
playing
the
the World
little
Cup?
man
Yes,
in
they have
the
a game
bowler
today.
hat, Fake Jake in the back line takes down Crizzy.
That hat is kind of nice though, so I can understand the attention. But there are some bigger things at play here. Poland still moving that robot 57 meters on the board. ICAV beautifully done down onto half a cool fake Jake. Armor in tow, ready to rock with that pulse bomb. Finds one with the help of Forever and is ready for more. This team is absolutely slaying right now. And Crizzy, wow, puts a kunai into fake Jake's brain as ICAV trades him back out. He is down, but not out without a fight. Beautifully done. Poland continue on with this push up to 80 meters now.
I think Poland lost a little bit too hard in Watch Point Gibraltar, and they are not letting it slide because it's 7 minutes. They've already passed the first checkpoint, halfway to the second one, and while they are backing off a little bit now and allowing Iceland to take control of this robot, they are still getting a lot of damage through. Orion has the Bob, and Finzi just has... Oh, okay. Finzi just got the rampage up, but fake Jake with the pulse bomb taking down Orion, and now that Bob is not a factor in this fight, they're going to go ahead and use the sound barrier a little bit earlier, but the overhealth has already faded away, and the rampage from Forever hits too. ICAV and fake Jake clean things up spotlessly and flawlessly, finding the robot once again as Crizzy goes down to the jagged knife, and they're gonna go push a little bit further while Iceland regroups.
This is a mirror composition, and Poland are looking like they are dominating right now on Iceland. Like you mentioned, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and they are at 100 meters. Just a bit left to go, and Poland, they're able to stack 3 on the site. Orion, with the Bob in hand, he's going to try not to get one clipped by fake Jake this time around. And
nice Bob! Nice Bob!
Is out. Orion goes big, and that's 3 in a row.
Okay.
Fake Jake does trade out for Orion, but the Bob is still on the field. They haven't found a way to deal with Bob just yet. So Texel falling, they're missing a lot of that sustain. Fake Jake gonna go ahead and get in a 1v1 with Hapagool. I guess the Tracer that's dominant in this matchup has been established.
Christ, man.
Right then and there. Fake Jake, not real Jake. The fake one is gonna come out on top.
That looked like it hurt, bro. That looked like it hurt. He blinked to the health pack to try to take the health pack away from him, but I guess he missed or he didn't take it.
Waits it out,
okay, Jay3
takes the pack and one clips him. It's beautifully done. ICAV down onto Finzi. Fake Jake with another down onto Orion. Man, it's gotta be annoying to play against this guy, but ICAV is on fire right now with Bob going huge for 2 more. Poland ticking closer and closer at 110 meters.
Where have they been hiding ICAV, man? Like, what box did they pull him out of? Because this Ashe is absolutely dominating. Both of the Kitsune rushes coming out at exactly the same time, giving a lot of that attack speed. Oh, but Crizzy finding ICAV, that's value right there out of those kunais from the support. Flipper is not going to let it slide, tries to find the Lucio, and they're missing a little bit of that sustain and definitely that speed boost out of the Lucio. Forever, however, now removing the rest of Iceland's support line, and Forever still going even further. The sound barrier from Flipper is going to allow them just to do whatever they want. Hapacool, although eliminating the Lucio, is almost going to get stuck by the pulse bomb of Fake Jake's own design and still gets eliminated. Okay, here's the wrecking ball. Every single time they want to touch that point quick, it's a wrecking ball, but the Rampage gets that anti-health over onto Finzi, and real low is the ball. They can't even get healed up by Texel as they put him back in. Crizzy goes down, a full cap on New Queen Street in a matter of minutes.